This is going to be a deep dive into why some candidates close in 60 days while others take 12 months, and exactly how to create more fast closing candidates. Some of your candidates close in 60 days, some take 12 months. The difference isn't luck, it's education. And I'm about to show you exactly how to create more fast closing candidates. You've probably already noticed this pattern. Some candidates move fast, they understand the process, they ask good questions, they move through discovery day with confidence. They do the validations calls, they review the FDD, they get the funding, they sign, boom, 60 days, all done. And then you've got other candidates. They take forever, they're confused, they ghost between calls, they come back, they ghost again, they take 12 months, maybe they never close at all. And you're wondering, what's the difference? Is it how much money they have? No, some of your fastest closing candidates don't have the most liquid capital. Is it how motivated they seem? No, some of your most motivated candidates take forever. So what is it? It's one thing: how educated they are on the process. What's happening with slow closing candidates? They're confused about the process. They don't understand what comes next. They don't know what the FDD is. They don't know what validation calls are. They don't know what discovery day looks like. So they get overwhelmed. The objections that pile up is usually, it's more money than I thought, I can't quit my job, and I don't have experience. Instead of moving forward, they get stuck. They ghost, they come back, then they ghost again, and months go by. And you're re-explaining the same basics on every single call. Here's what the FDD is, here's what validation calls are, here's what discovery day looks like, and every time you're re-explaining, you're extending time to award. Every month they take to close is a month you're not getting paid. Commission only income means every deal matters, and slow closing candidates are killing your income. So let me explain what fast closing candidates all have in common. So the first thing fast closing candidates have is they usually ask better questions. They ask about item 19, they ask about royalties, they ask about territory, they ask about support. They're asking the right questions because they understand the process. They move through discovery day with confidence. They're not nervous or scared. They're evaluating the opportunity. They're doing their validation calls. They're talking to existing franchisees, and they're asking the hard questions. And the third thing is they actually sign. They're reviewing the FDD. They're getting the funding, and they're signing. Fast closing candidates don't ghost, they move. Now, I didn't figure this out on my own. I learned this at a YouTube agency where I worked as a strategist. We worked with multiple niches, gym owners, business coaches, trading educators, all different industries, but they all had the same pattern: pre-educated customers. The ones who are pre-educated, their customers had shorter sales cycles, and there was no upfront education. The ones who didn't educate upfront had long, painful sales cycles. And I realized this isn't about the niche. This isn't about the industry. It's about the education. Educated customers move faster, period. Now, I run my own agency, and I'm seeing this work across every single niche I work with. Gym owners, business coaches, trading educators, and now I'm seeing it work with franchise consultants too. The mechanism is the same. Pre-educate your candidates. They move faster. Don't pre-educate them, and they get stuck. So here's how you create fast closing candidates. You use YouTube to pre-educate them before they ever reach out. So the buying journey of these viewers is, first they usually search. They search on how to buy a franchise, and then they're going to watch 3 to 5 YouTube videos talking about FDD, all the calls that they need to take, and then they're going to hop into a consulting call with you where they're going to arrive already educated, and they're most likely actually ready to go. And they're going to close at a much faster rate than these people that aren't pre-educated. You're in education mode where you're not re-explaining the process, the FDD, discovery day, every call. After YouTube education, you're in matching mode. You're asking about their goals, their lifestyle, their investment capacity, moving them forward. I've seen this work with my own client, Dre. He's a gym owner that teaches other gym owners how to scale their business. And the clients that hopped on his call after watching both of his YouTube videos that were under 50 views each were pre-educated. And he was able to close $24,000 with just 2 YouTube videos. Michael, he teaches people how to start a private car rental business. Within the first month, he was able to close $17,000 with just 4 YouTube videos. The people who watched his videos, they moved faster and they closed faster. It's the same exact mechanism. Pre-educated candidates close faster. Here's why this works. Fast closing candidates have less process confusion. They understand what they're getting into, so they have fewer objections. So the objection around it's more money than I thought, it's completely eliminated because they already know the investment. The objection about I can't quit my job, that's also eliminated because they already thought about it. And the last objection, I don't have experience. That's eliminated because they already know experience isn't required. They move through each stage of the buying process with confidence. They're not second guessing themselves. They're not getting overwhelmed. They're evaluating the opportunity. They're asking good questions, they're getting honest answers, and they're ready to sign. So with YouTube, the whole process confusion gets eliminated before the first call. Time to award drops significantly, while placements and income both rise. So here's what separates fast closing candidates from slow closing ones. Education. Fast closing candidates are already educated on the process before they reach out. Slow closing candidates are confused and overwhelmed. I learned this at the agency I work at, and I'm proving it with my own clients every single day. Pre-educate them with YouTube, show them the process before they ever reach out to you. Answer their questions, address the FDD, validation calls, discovery day, all of it on video, and build their confidence. They'll move faster and close stronger. If you want to implement a YouTube strategy that pre-educates your candidates, click the first link in the description below. Let's go.